Hello, you wicked pieces of wonderful. We are Vamped Up, and I'm your host, Vamp Barbie. And here with us tonight, all the way from Brisbane, is the rock powerhouse band TORIZON. Welcome, guys. Woo! hello.
Hey.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello. So say hello there to Aaron. We'll just go through.
Hello.
Hello.
What's happening?
Hey. What's happening to you? We'll just go through you all. Here we go. And we've got Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hey, how's everyone?
Good. And Mish, we've got Mish here too. Hey, hello. Hey, and hello to our viewers. Thanks for tuning in and watching. So we've got TORIZON with us, people. TORIZON. Thanks for being with us tonight, guys, too. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Now, well, let's talk about this kick-ass new single of yours, and a very powerful one at that. Yeah. So there's so much in this song that I can kind of relate to, and we'll go right into it because it is a very, very powerful song. So I'm just going to go into Find My Way Out is the new single, but before we go into showing you the video clip, let's chat about that because for those not familiar with gaslighting, let me give you the terms because this is what it's kind of about, isn't it, Nish?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it means to manipulate someone psychologically and into doubting their own sanity. So that's what gaslighting is. And Mish, you tell us the story behind the song and your experience with it. Yeah.
Oh man, I've had far too much experience with it, and not proud of it. Basically, I was in a musical relationship that wasn't working out, and although it started positive, and with people that do that, they are quite charming.
Yeah.
And they fool you.
Yes.
They fool you, and before you know it, you completely lost all your self-esteem. I got to a point where I already suffer from chronic pain, which is usually stress-driven.
Yes.
So I was at a point where I was constantly in pain because I was holding so much stress and I'm constantly worried about that I'm going to get cut from a project I started. And just, it eroded my self-esteem. And it's only, like massive physical psychosomatic symptoms where I was like nauseous all the time, distressed,
That's horrible.
And I was like, is this worth it? Is this what's happening? I kind of stopped for a second and looked at it. I was like, oh, this is what's happening. And so instead of, and I'm a big believer of being a good person,
Yeah.
So I decided to write a song.
Yeah, and a kick-ass song at that. Yeah. Wow. So this is going along, it's happening to you for a long time, Mish?
Yeah.
Wow. And through this song, it's just empowered you even more. You've come out of it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to clear something. I think everybody has experienced gaslighting and emotional abuse to some degree, be it work, be it personal life or a personal relationship. Yeah. I just wanted to create something that people can relate to, just the same things that bands did for me when I went through stuff. And, within the band, all of us have been through it. So it was quite a relatable track.
Wow. And how did you discover that you were a victim of gaslighting? Or when? How and when?
A dead giveaway for me was when suddenly I found myself very anxious around certain people. And I'm like, what's going on? Let's try and decipher it. And that was the inkling. And then I started observing, becoming an observer. And that I was able to sort of start noticing patterns. Yes. And that's how it.
Oh, wow. And just to let the viewers know, if you've got any questions, just write it in the live chat and we'll read them out to TORIZON. So, any questions, send them through. Just to let you know. And, okay, and you managed to write this during COVID. Yeah, write and record? You did all of that?
We did, yeah.
How did you manage to do all that? Because you're all separate at the time. Is that what happened? You're all separated during the COVID?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were for the most part. Toward the end, well, not toward the end, but toward when things started to level out a little bit and restrictions were eased, we were able to get together and do the serious stuff. So we did record together in person. But much of the creative process was all we did it together, but we had to do it physically independently. So it's pretty challenging, pretty tricky.
Yeah, it would have been tricky. And for you, Sarah?
Absolutely. I think because part of our process when we do send away to our producer who is in the States, that aspect of it kind of gave us we'll just have to do that for each other. We're going to have to video conference call and deal with all the lag and all the technical issues, but we are lucky enough to have all of this technology available to us. So, I mean, without it, we would have been stuck. There's no way we could have done it. So, kind of awesome.
Yeah, and let's go back to that producer. Because that's Rob Torres, right? That's who this produced it from Robbery Inc. as well, which I had a look at. How amazing! How cool is that?
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, very cool.
Very lovely.
Cool. Yeah. Have you known him for a while?
I have been working with Rob for the last, I would say, 15, 16 months, and he's now turned into a mentor for all of us. So,
nice.
Yeah, so we hang online.
That is so awesome. And now, and you're also planning to record your debut album in Los Angeles, to finish the recording.
Yeah, as soon as we're allowed to. So at the moment, because what we did during whole coronavirus was, we started recording Find My Way Out, and then everything hit. So part of it was, like I said, recorded together. Part of it was by ourselves.
Yeah.
And in that time, we decided to just go nuts with writing. So we have got almost 10 songs in various states of completion.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch that are already in pre-production for the next few singles. And as soon as we're allowed to travel there, we've got enough music there that we want to go there and actually work with Rob in person.
That'd be so
really
cool.
involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to be in the same room,
Yeah.
And again, it goes to show how great he is as a producer, as a songwriter, as a guitarist, and as a singer, that he's able to give us so much feedback and so much of his insight that goes into our sound, even though we're in different continents. So imagine we're in the same room,
That is just awesome. How cool. And how did you meet him? You said about 15, 16 months back, or you're working together, is that right? Yeah.
Introduced through a friend of a friend kind of thing. Basically, I was just looking to improve my own skills, and I was like, hey, I need somebody to help me with songwriting. And that's where it started.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, awesome. And let's go into, I know a lot of people want to know about tours, touring with you guys, because I saw that you've got what is it, Australia and East Asia kind of tour is, on the horizon.
On the horizon.
Yes. Yes.
As we call it, bring me the horizon. So we actually were meant to be touring Japan in October, which I was so stoked to coincide with my birthday, but
Japan would be cool. Yeah.
So that's now being rescheduled for around this time next year. And we are in the process of doing about 20 national dates with a couple of bands. A couple of bands that I'm stoked to be.
Oh, really?
Lineup,
Oh, you can't reveal that yet? No. Oh, sounds exciting. Don't worry, I'll be watching your Facebook page. How cool. So you are going to be going all around all the different states in Oz? Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I want to get my hometown Geelong,
yes. Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. Well, all right. We've got to make sure to keep a lookout on your Facebook page then for this. Is there any gigs coming up for you soon while we're on that subject? Is there something, have you got something coming along soonish?
We do.
You do?
Not announced yet.
Oh, just not announced yet.
We will be announcing. But, you will be seeing us on stage before the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
Maybe more than one.
Awesome. That's cool. I bet you're all itching to get out there, hey?
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You're dying there, Aaron?
Oh, absolutely.
You're missing the drums?
Well, it's my favorite pit. It has to be my favorite. It has to be the point, the live show is just what you strive to be great at. And it's when it's missing, when that chunk is missing from the whole experience, you really notice it.
Yeah.
So we're excited to get back.
Hey, I've got Jackson on the line saying, can't wait to see you guys live again.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Jackson.
For you specifically, Jackson.
Yes. There you go. Did you hear that, Jackson? That's awesome. Now, all right. Well, I was going to leave it a little bit longer, but we can. Why not? Let's take a look at the video, hey? I love it. We've got your official video here. So we'll put it up. Now crank it up, people. Out, people. You can, what an awesome vid too.
That was all Sarah.
Hey, what's that?
That was all Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah. The video is amazing.
Yeah, I think I pulled off a good Aaron. I pulled off a good Mish.
Yes, you do a lot of work. All of you guys, while we're on this subject, you are a DIY band. Do it yourself band. You do everything. Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is awesome. You're so super skilled, super talented, and very dedicated, you guys. And you spend a lot of money into it, all the good stuff, all the good equipment, everything.
Oh, yeah. How many years do we have between us now? Like, what, 6, 7? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. No, you do have a lot of great equipment too.
We're absolute gearheads. It's terrible.
Yes, I know. Well, let's go into your gear. We'll start off with you then, Aaron. Your drum kit. Let's chat about it. What do you use? What cymbals and what you got going? What effects?
Oh, the kit is a Gretsch Renown.
Nice.
I only use 2 toms because I don't want to. I can only fit so much in my car.
True.
So the rest of it is hardware and cymbals. Yeah. Really, it's a lot. It's a lot of cymbals. I love cymbals. Cymbals are my thing. So what is there? Like Zildjian K hybrids and the Meinl Dark stuff and some old Rude like Peisty Rude cymbals and stuff like that. So I am like a big Facebook Marketplace cymbal hunter. I can't help it. So That's where all of my and the pedals too. The money goes to the pedals as well.
It goes into the pedals. Yeah. It was at Hardtail 44 says, and gear addicts, ha ha ha.
Yeah, for sure we are. We're terrible.
Terrible. Every single week, it's like, oh, look what I bought. Look at the new toy. Oh my god. We're like, we're all
and Jackson said, new song kicks ass. Love the clip.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Oh, and Hardtail 44 says, don't forget the flashing lights in the drums.
Yeah, that's new. That's I've got LED. I put LED strip lights inside my kick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've only tested it at home. I'll probably bring it to the next rehearsal. Actually, we'll have a go at it. But yeah, it looks cool in the lounge room. So we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like in context. But so far, it looks good.
Wow, that would. I'd like the LED in that. That'd look amazing.
Yeah, hopefully it does.
Yeah.
It does. Aaron, it looks amazing. We now have like our own portable lighting rig set up because Damien's he's what do you call it? He's like a mad scientist with gear. So
king of the gearheads. Yeah.
Building stuff.
How pro are you guys? You've got the whole lighting. That's amazing. That is so cool. So he's really good at that, is he?
He's unreal. He's the best.
Stuff. He builds us custom pedal boards. He built me a ride that's got like bubbles and fog and like my own LED controlled lights, and it's
sick. That would be awesome.
It's honestly unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
Gift.
That is cool. Oh, well, pity he wasn't on. I could have chatted about all that and his bass as well. That's all. What's that, Mish? Hey?
I was saying, miss you, Damo. You're watching in the ether.
Yes. Hello. Say hi to Damien. Damo, do you call him Damo?
Yeah.
And now, Sarah, let's go over to you, to your sexy 7 strings I see there. Hey?
Yeah, it's honestly all I play now. Because I used to be the bass player of this band.
Yes, I remember that.
And so going from playing like the 5-string bass, which I loved, losing that extra bottom end string, I felt a bit. I felt naked without it. I'm like, where is this? It's like, where's that low note? So
that makes sense actually, because you're a bass player, so the 7-string you got that heavier.
That extra octave down, and it's just I love it. It's fantastic. I've definitely found my instrument, so couldn't be happier.
Nice. So which one's your newest one there?
Yes. If you follow me into my guitar boudoir.
Love it.
So the one which would be on your left is the newest one. That's a Chapman ML7. It's a Telecaster. It's all one piece of wood.
Yes.
The resonance is just gorgeous on it. They're an English guitar company.
Wow.
Designed, and I prefer the indie stuff. It's it's fantastic. I absolutely adore it. It's all swamp ash and an ebony fingerboard, which makes me it's very nice. And
very nice. Wood finish there. Very, very nice, sexy. And what about the other one there that you've got?
So that's a Jackson X Series 7.
Nice.
Yeah, can't go wrong, especially when you want to like rip out an 18 shred or something.
Woo!
Yeah, exactly. It's pointy, so if someone's out of time, I can just like poke them with it.
And what pedals do you use? And do you which ones do you? Yeah.
Oh, blimey. Okay, how long you guys got? But seriously, like the center of mine is a Line 6 Helix.
Nice.
So if we are live and say an amp goes or something like that, I can go direct out of it. So it's super duper handy.
That is handy.
Yeah. It's got an infinite amount of effects and everything in it. They're really fantastic, like studio quality for recording as well, which was used on the track.
Yeah.
So chuffed with it. And obviously I've got all of my pedals around it as well. So I use a Digitech Whammy live.
Yes, you do.
I've just built my new kind of guitar head combo.
Oh, really?
Nothing I was using I was really happy with. I used to play Orange for a bit, and they're great. but I've had to build my own custom one with a Victory Kraken tube preamp. So they're a pedal that you can buy, but if you put it into the effects loop of the amp, which you can see behind, so it's got 2 parts to it, and I'm using the power amp stage of a solid state head, and it's just my own kind of custom voiced sound. It's not, you know, a head that you can necessarily buy anywhere.
Wow.
It's like kind of like,
I know. How clever are you?
Yeah, lockdown has definitely made my wallet scream, but couldn't be happier.
And what about pickups?
Mine abandoned me. It's okay.
So
true.
The pickups, are they...
Yeah. Pickups wise, I've got both. So the Jackson has actives in it. So when I want the really like full on aggressive, that's the guitar for that.
Nice.
The Chapman is passive, and it's also coil split.
Oh,
so,
yes, I know.
Yeah. Pull on the knob, and it turns into two single coils.
Cool.
So we've got a nice wide range of sounds. Especially as the only guitar player, it's kind of been necessary.
Yeah, you need to have that.
So the full guitar arsenal.
And before we go off there, I can see some others behind you. Over your
I was trying to hide them.
Why were you hiding them?
So I've got my old bass there. As well. That's still about. There's a Schecter 7 that I'm fixing up at the moment.
Yes.
It's very gorgeous.
Yes,
it's beautiful.
I love Schecters. Oh, they're sexy.
Yeah.
Here we are just chatting about guitars. See, this is what us chicks do.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Going for repair parts from the States for that. So hopefully.
Yeah. That's awesome. And Mish, what about you? Let's go over to
I am.
And your amazing powerhouse of the voice you have.
And SM58, I guess.
Microphones-wise, for recording, I'm a huge fan of SM7B because it's like the best.
Yes.
For me, it makes me sound great, so I'm cool with that. I do live shows. I do use a voice processor to sort of create my own delays and like distortion effects, which is a TC Helicon Voice Lab Touch 2, which then connects to I've got a foot switch, so I can tap tempo that and like make sure that everything is in time, the delays, etc.
Yeah.
And I have a TC Helicon MP6 that I use to control effects. So it actually has 4 buttons that you can pre-program and toggle the effects.
Yeah. Wow.
So I can walking around and do that. And lastly, and most importantly, and this is Mother Mish coming out, get some IEM. If you're a vocalist, get some in-ear monitoring system. So I use Sennheiser D300 and Life and Shure headphones. Yeah. And also, I am also a keyboard player. I all the keys every now and then, and I've got a couple of Rolands around in my house.
Nice. That's really good because that helps you with your vocals, like singing. You just get on the keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, especially like because all of us have formal music theory education as well, and it just helps me to sort of understand where everybody's coming from and vice versa. We speak the same language, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So,
yeah, I do. I was going to go into that actually. When did you first start vocals and like you said with your keyboard and that? When did all that begin for you?
Very late in life. Yeah? I wish I did it, but
really?
I started pretty much. So mine is a little bit. So I taught myself how to play guitar when I was like 12.
Wow.
And it wasn't that great, you know. I started writing songs, etc., and then took a break. And when I turned 19 is when I started singing properly. When I say properly, like getting coaching and being in bands. And then I picked up keyboard at about 23.
Yeah.
And started playing classical for a bit, and then deviated from that and just studied music theory instead and used piano as like an accompaniment to write. Yeah.
Nice. And what about you, Sarah? When did you start riffing away there?
Fairly late for me as well, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't start properly till after high school, till I got into uni, actually.
Oh,
so when I started properly going out and watching bands. And that's what I want to do. I want to have a crack at that.
Yeah.
So,
do you remember the first song you played? The first riff you...
Oh, my gosh. It's probably something embarrassing with classic rock. So, like, I don't know, Layla would be probably a safe bet or something like that. One of those great, like, classic guitar riffs. It's just, it sticks in your head, and that's just,
awesome. Wow. That is so cool. You start later in life and you play guitar like that. That's, wow. Yeah. All of you. And now let's go over to Aaron. When did you start with your drums?
Earlier in life.
Oh, really?
Then maybe it would have been like maybe 14.
Yeah.
You know when everyone joins a band at 14?
That's when you do.
It would have been then. Yeah, I have a really wonderful uncle that kind of opened my mind to music. He would send me all kinds of fantastic stuff.
Wow.
So I was always interested in it. And then a neighbor who was leaving the neighborhood, they were moving, and they said, "We have drums. We don't want them. Can we leave them at your house?" And then I kind of just absorbed them, or they absorbed me. I don't know.
What was the drum kit? Do you remember the drum kit?
Oh no, what is it? I know the name. I can't remember. It's an Aussie Brady drums, like an old Aussie drum manufacturer.
Wow.
Yeah, they were shagged. They weren't very good, but they were. I mean, they were great. They were perfect for me.
Mrs. cracked up. They were shagged. I like that expression.
They were shagged.
Yeah. That's awesome. What was your first banging away on the drums? Do you remember the song?
No, I don't remember the song, but I remember like I had a CD player and earbuds beside it, and I had like a small rotation of CDs. I think probably the album I really like started to play would have been AC/DC's High Voltage. I think I just had it like on a loop.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like I guess you would, retrospectively, you would as a drummer, you pick something that reasonably simple,
so you can just
with like a heavier edge to it. So probably that.
Cool.
And then I would try and play a Dream Theater song and get mad, and then not play drums for a whole week.
From that extreme, Dream Theater, like far out. Yeah, that would have been difficult.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
And then I'd quit, and then I'd start playing AC/DC again. So,
Oh, that's funny. Hey, what was that? It wasn't Mish saying.
Smart move.
Smart move, yeah.
Yeah.
And to the viewers, any other questions for TORIZON? And also, let's do the competition. So, what is the name of TORIZON's new single? And you'll win some Berserk items. Now, I don't know what kind of viewers we have. I don't know what kind of viewers we have. Yeah, she's been funny. Now, you can have a choice of either this Marilyn Manson pop culture doll.
Damn.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, Berserk, they've got heaps of this stuff, like all different kinds. You know, they have Lemmy, Motorhead, all kinds of ones. Yeah, and there's this It mug. You know, It from the horror Pennywise 3D. Yeah.
Terrifying.
I might throw you guys, I know, because I know Sarah would love these guitar picks. Where is she, Sarah? Can you see that?
Fantastic.
Yeah, do you like to see? Can you see that?
I can't, no.
Oh, wait, am I doing it? Can you see it now?
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
But I'll throw it into them, to the viewers as well. Oh, who said that? Hardtail said, "Find my way out." Okay, cool. Yes, that's it.
Good
so,
job.
which one did you want? Did you like the Marilyn Manson or the It mug? And I'll throw in some. There's even Bart keyring. Can you see that? Here. Who wants the dirty bitch soap? Can you see that? Isn't that so
cool? Where did you find that?
This is Berserk from our sponsors. I'll just let people know Berserk, our sponsors. And if you add #Vamped Up, you get a free gift with every order. Just write it in the comments field. So, and they give us prizes every stream. You win every stream. So, and it's very easy questions, as you just found out. It was a simple question.
Thank you so much, winner, for supporting us and knowing our singles.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's really nice, actually. It's nice to have you on. So, yeah, any questions? There could be any questions I can ask you, right?
Yeah, do you want me to go
for the most part?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, why don't you chat with it? Yeah, you can say whatever you like, Mish. Go.
I need $1 million. No, I'm kidding. I'll take this opportunity to address there's one thing that is really important to TORIZON and us four as human beings and a team is creating a space that that people can, like a musical community where people can come and be themselves. They don't have to worry about judgment or anything, and that is quite important to us. Mental health is something that's very important to us. I personally have complex PTSD, so I do have like a great trauma therapist and all that I work with. There's great free resources out there, so never ever feel alone. And also just wanted to say, touch on how DIY we are. We sort of own our own private rehearsal studio and private multiple recording studios that are not just a home studio, they're like legit. Wow. And, so I do a lot of the socials and like bookings, etc. Damien and I work on that together quite heavily. Damien is a sound engineer and, a Bob the Builder, rig builder. Wow. And Sarah, Sarah is a graphic designer and an amazing guitar player, videographer, photographer, and, Aaron's brain is like business-wise, so great. Like, I think all of us.
You're a really great team, all of you. Yeah, that's awesome. You can tell you're so dedicated, and you're a real serious band. I can see that because you just do everything very professionally.
Thank you. All of you. Yeah, and we really do put a lot of time and effort and money into it to make sure we're putting something out we're proud of. So if y'all ever want to buy some merch,
I was going to bring that up, the merch as well. What have you got? You got T-shirts. What else have you got?
So you've caught us at a great time because we do have a couple of things. So we have a 20% sale going on. Go to our Bandcamp and use code MERCH2020. We've got T-shirts, stubby coolers, we've got CDs, we've got packs that have like digital downloads, etc. But we are getting some new merch soon, which it's all creative. It's not the standard stuff you see. So things like, should I spill the beans? Okay. Things like we are working on some beans. We put a call out to our fans, like, what do you want to see? And we're basically creating that. So.
Good. Yeah, well, because that's the best thing to do is to ask your fans, what do you want? Because
what do you guys want?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. And also we'll let you know where you are. You guys are on Spotify, so people follow. Because we are Vamped Up. We have a Vamped Up Spotify playlist. And you guys are on there with your kick-ass songs. And with Hey You. We've got Hey You on there from a long time, actually. When we first, that's always been on. Now we've got this one on there. But Spotify. You guys are on YouTube. So like and subscribe, people. TORIZON, as well as Facebook, Instagram.
Apple Music, we're everywhere. Deezer, iHeart, whatever, SoundCloud, wherever you find your music, we're there.
They're there. You heard it. They're there. That's right. So let's talk about some of your highlights, even if it's just together. Yeah, highlights of your career so far. It doesn't even have to be a career. Just any major highlights, either on or off stage in your life.
I can start, if you like, as usual, the chatterbox. Leading of self. I think the one thing, and we talk about it a lot, there's two things I'm really quite proud of. Firstly, how well we handled the whole COVID isolation situation and everything we've accomplished. There's a lot that people won't see just yet. We have worked really hard to not just create a framework that's going to last us for a while, like to create longevity, but, writing all this cool music and coming up with all these cool visual ideas and building things. So there's a lot that we accomplished, and I'm very proud of that. So to me, that was a huge highlight, that the biggest engagement and the biggest reach we've got is during a period when you weren't allowed to play live. And the second one is having Rob play on our guitar, on our track.
That is so cool. I know Rob Torres. That is so awesome. Yeah.
So they're mine. I'll let the other guys talk.
That's yours. And what about Aaron, Sarah? Any highlights?
I would say, probably like this is a vague one, but a highlight for me is that we've really honestly troubleshooted. Like COVID is a good example of it, but there's been like numerous other things, like situations you've got to be really creative and really like aware of how you resolve things. And I think we've done a really, really good job of overcoming all the things that bands, come into contact with and have to overcome. Or some don't, some fall to bits. But I think we've done a really nice job of mediating those problems that naturally occur when you get 4 people together and have to write songs together. It can be really challenging, but whether those be like social things, technical problems, logistics, all that stuff, I think we've done a really fabulous job of really making the most of it. And another, like, a very small highlight would be just we played Crowbar just before they shifted. And that was super fun because that was actually my first time there, like playing there. And that was what sort of venue I always wanted to play at. So that was actually fantastic.
That is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Awesome.
Oh, geez, you guys haven't left me much to work with.
Sorry, mate.
That's okay. I think more an extension on what both Mish and Aaron have said is I think this single is a really great example of the culmination of all of our efforts together, because this is the first track that we are as, the new TORIZON. And I couldn't be happier with it. It sounds like us. Like it's perfect.
Yeah,
it's
you can see you all fit each other really well. You're really tight. Yeah. You all complement each other. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. You can see it. You really can. It's very noticeable. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think sorry, go.
I was just going to say, we have quite, like, in our rehearsals and the way we kind of structure everything, we're very thoughtful, like, toward each other. Like, we're very, like even I think came up recently where we're working out a new song, and my drums in one section absolutely stomp all over what Mish is doing. And I wasn't really aware of it until I listened back, and I was like, that's just I can't do that. So we completely reworked it. And that's just what you do. But but generally, with our rehearsal space and the way we work together, we're extremely aware of what each other are doing. So it's very functional in that way.
You all respect each other in that way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nice.
And I think for a band, like, this is your family, and you have to protect it. You have to, fight for it to a degree, and you have to also respect each other's creative space and processes. And I think I've never felt this free and there's things happening so effortlessly in my life. You never have to do work, your family, anything, So this is definitely like my sanctuary.
Yeah. Now, I want to also go into this. This is awesome because I saw the 7-string and I just knew that. I thought, I know why you guys, because the Corn track, Thoughtless, that you did, I was like, Sarah's got the 7th string for that. That's awesome that you guys did that.
That was so much fun.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
Yeah. So you are Corn fans. You love Corn.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome. I want to show the viewers that, because that's another jam with all you guys. It's a live jam.
Yeah.
And this is.
It was quite interesting. It kind of made its way out to, like, and just the same as our single, like Belgium, UK, and like France has been singing it. Yes. America. It's great that it's kind of opened its way, for and new single to come out, and it was received in those same places. So in a way that worked really well for us.
You got a lot of feet. Like, you did really well with that. you got a lot of radio play. Hey, that is so cool. And we're going to show you viewers what we're talking about right here. Here it is. Thoughtless. guys did that. I just love that. That's why I had to put that up and show the viewers. That's just awesome. Thoughtless. Yeah, absolutely. That was so cool.
It was a lot of fun. Like we only really learnt that song because of the gig that Aaron talked about at the Crowbar, because that was a Corn tribute night. So we're like, we've got to learn a Corn song.
Okay, cool.
And we loved it so much. We're like, all right, let's just chuck it out there and see what happens. So.
Yeah, let's play it all the time. Every rehearsal kind of thing.
That is cool though. People want it though. You know, it's awesome. Yeah, Jackson said, hell yes, love this song. Yeah. That's awesome. Now, so guys, I want to go over it again. Find My Way Out. Get on it on all the platforms, on Spotify. You said Bandcamp, all the streaming platforms. TORIZON, get on it, get on their song, and the other ones. Hey, you check it out. They're awesome because you guys have said it's like a collection of singles, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is so cool. I like that. Actually like that. And merch. Buy their merch, people, as well. So where can we get it? Is it on your Facebook website?
TORIZON.com.au. That's where all of our merch store. You can find videos, you can find links to our music and our social.
Cool.
All of our socials, like Facebook's under TORIZON Band, the rest of the socials under TORIZON Music. And again, Find My Way Out. I'm really pleased to see the reception it's received, all over the world. It's received coverage everywhere, and it's been incredible.
You're doing really well with that, and I'm so proud of you guys. It's just awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. It's a great song. It's a very powerful song. Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot of people can relate to it. Yeah.
If it helps one person, man, my job's done. But
exactly.
Every ounce of support. So thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. And to Damien, who's not there tonight, not here with us tonight. I just want to give a shout out to Damien, the bass player, of course. You can't forget the bass player.
He's very, very important. He's the one that put the whole. So we recorded our parts, the parts that weren't recorded for Find My Way Out. Once the COVID hit, so we had to record them ourselves. He's the one that put it all together and cleaned it up. So Rob had a great, clean plate to work with.
Oh, good on you, Damien.
Demo.
Yeah. Hey, have you guys got anything to say that you want to add or mention before we go? Is there anything you'd like to share with the viewers?
I'll let you guys talk. I've said everything.
Okay. Sarah, Aaron, you want to say something?
Oh, I feel like we touched on everything.
You touched on everything? Yeah. Oh,
At this point, I'd normally add, I can't wait to get back to gigging, but we already got part.
Yeah.
But I guess just keep an ear out, guys. We've still got so much more in the works.
Yes,
gigs
you
or
do.
not.
And tour announcements, that'll be on your page.
Yeah.
You've got a lot coming up and some gigs. New single, of course, Find My Way Out. Stream it.
And another new single.
Oh, and another new single. Cool. Is that coming out really soon?
I would say 10 weeks. It's in pre-production stage right now.
Oh, awesome. That's so good to hear. Well, it's lovely having you all on. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. And to the viewers, thank you so much for joining us. And Hardtail44, don't forget, just send it info@vampedup.com.au or just on Vamped Up page. Just message us there on Facebook and give me your address because we'll send you out all those prizes. There's a whole lot there. You'll get a nice little package. And to you guys, Mish, I'll just message you and send you some stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. So, and then I'll throw, to Sarah, Aaron, even Damo. It's lovely having you on. And
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so we'll see you on stage next, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely. Can't wait. All right. Okay. Well, thanks again. Thanks, viewers. Thanks for being with us. Take care, guys. It was lovely to have you on. Much love.
Thank you very much.
Much love and blood, and we're out.